Uh, so we left off like who was, like you know what I'm saying, who were you before the camera?
Yeah,
You was talking about you was just, a product of your environment, little young wild, typical young wild nigga shit, running
yeah.
around, trying to get some paper, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, doing whatever it takes to get some money,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? So where exactly are you from in DC?
I'm from Southeast DC, man. I was born and raised in Otter Capers. It was called Otter Capers Community. It's one of the oldest projects in DC. We used to call it 501. It was called the 501 Boys. Depending on which side you want. I was from the Carroll side. But yeah, bro, shit. I'm from Otter Capers, Southeast DC. That's where I'm originally from.
So for the people that don't know about DC or never been, like, paint a picture, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did your neighborhood look like? Like, what did it feel like growing up in Southeast DC? For the people that don't know, because I've been there, so
Shit. Trenches? Shit. Like that particular neighborhood was built in like the early 1900s type shit. So shit, that shit was like old, run down, shit like that. Yeah, bro, just trenches, like brick and mortar. You know what I'm saying? Brick and mortar, but the was distinct about that neighborhood. All the apartments had a big red gate around it. All the gates around the buildings was red. And that was like a clear kind of like landmark that niggas do where they was at. Like, you know what I'm saying? In DC, niggas know them bars. It was red bars around the buildings. Not too many neighborhoods ever had that before. But all the gates was red. Hell yeah. But every day, you know what I'm saying, you go, you got your corner store, you got your crackheads, you got your trappers, your robbers, all that shit. Back then, everybody had a lane.
yeah.
Versus like now, everybody doing everything now. But back then, you knew who was who and you knew who did what. You know what I'm saying? So Um, you knew what to stay away from if you didn't want to do this. You knew what to go to here if you wanted to do that type shit. So it was more so structured, in my opinion, than what a lot of neighborhoods and shit is now. It was more structured. You know what I'm saying?
Like black down the street, you need that black dot got us down the street. Tone got, so
Yeah.
and so,
Yep.
whatever the case
Yep.
may be.
Yep. Exactly. It was structured like that. Yep. Yep.
So what was your earliest memory of your childhood?
Earliest memory, what like good? What?
Whatever you want to take. We can start with the good.
My earliest childhood memory. Shit. The highlight. Shit. I ain't gonna lie. Probably when I got my first joint. Probably when I got my first iron. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit,
Your hood trophy.
yeah, it was like I don't know. That's the first losing your virginity right there. You know what I'm saying? Cause due to everything that was going on around us and shit like that, I finally felt like I had some type of power and protection in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I was like going down the wrong path for real. But yeah, that probably was the highlight because it changed my mind on how shit worked. It's like that's when I feel like I started becoming a man in my own right in a bad way. You get what I'm saying?
I thought more so when you first bust your first joint. Pause. Like, what? Oh
Yeah,
shit!
yeah.
That
Dog,
don't
that
feel like.
that that was a whole yeah. Hey, that right there. I remember that first earring. That shit just you'll never forget that first time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say that's really like busting your cherry first. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah.
So, that's deeper. Let's go a little deeper into your lifestyle. So you grew up in the foster care system, right?
We back
Back
and
and
forth
forth.
all around. Granny house, house to house, shit like that. Whoever was available, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because my mother, we wouldn't stay nowhere too long. So
So
it was
how old were you when that transition began?
yeah, I can't even remember, bro. It was just always like that. You know what I'm saying? As long as I can remember, we were just house to house, back and forth. Shit.
How old were you approximately?
As long as I can remember, back to like seven,
Seven.
6,
So
7.
most typical, like, kids, we don't really give a fuck where we sleep at. As long as we got some shit to play with and whatever, we good with
Right,
that. So
right.
like at 7, I would ask you what's the hardest part. You know what I'm saying about moving back and forth, but I would say if I had an opinion, if you got broken up from your siblings, so like you went one way, they went the other, and you like, damn, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, and we had family members. You know what I'm saying? But all our cousins and shit was older than us. You know what I'm saying? My mother had her kids late, so like we have certain older cousins that had their spots and shit. So, and then we had different dads. My brother and sister had the same father. I was the only one that had a separate dad. So, my mother had 3 kids. My sister might go to such and such house. You get what I'm saying? My little
Yeah.
brother might go to such and such house or go with his father, and then shit, I would always have to do something separate because we ain't had the same dads and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, it was almost like trying to find where you could lay type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like in a sense, and then once I got to my own, motion and movement, you start going outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After that, it's like, man, fuck it. I'll find a way. You know what I'm saying? I got me type shit. So I think
So
this was
as a
wow.
kid, now that you're older,
Yeah.
did you feel like when you was younger, like, did you ever struggle with feeling like you belong somewhere? Like,
Yeah, you start looking for love and that's why niggas go to the streets. Niggas looking for family. That's the first thing you look for is family. You know what I'm saying? You go look for family. You go look for acceptance for real. You know what I'm saying? Validation. Cause you ain't getting it at home and shit. You ain't got no support. So you go outside. That's your first feeling of support. Niggas on the corner. You know what I'm saying? And you find your little circles, your little clique of people that you probably resonate with the most, and then y'all just rock out and do whatever y'all do to try to find a way. But yeah, most definitely to answer your question, most
yeah. So also, you lost both of your parents.
definitely.
I can't even imagine. Like, I'm not. Me and my father. I don't even. You know what I mean. But my mom. That's a different story. But how did like how did that loss like impact you emotionally? Like, did you lose yourself? Did you like grieve at a certain time? Like, how do you suppress it to like you know what I mean to survive?
For sure. Shit. Start with my mother. That probably changed me forever for real. You know what I'm saying? Like to keep it 100. Like that ain't even no. That ain't even something I'm like. That ain't something you just get over. You get what I'm saying? Like niggas still grieving, and she died in 21. But with that it's like a day at a time type thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about suppressing that. You just learn to live with it for real, because you ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? You either live with it or crash, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas crash. A lot of niggas get fucked up after that. Get on
Kanye,
drugs,
look at
just
Ye.
lose their mind. So for me, it's just coping, bro. You know what I'm saying, and just learning different ways and my triggers and shit, and how to navigate through that. And yeah, bro. I mean, that shit a process, man. That's some shit that you all have to be in to know what it's like. Like for sure. And then my
So
pops, yeah, he died a year later and shit. But that shit come with his own shit after that.
was it what the anger? Did you the anger? Was it like from isolation, or were you just confused or like what the fuck? Like, damn, like nah, you can't not both of y'all. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? I'm young as hell. What I do to deserve both of them to go on? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you get angry because you feel like why me type shit. That's you think sometimes we know death is inevitable, like we can't avoid it, but you don't know how close it can hit the home till it hit the home. You know what I'm saying? So you just find yourself kind of like damn near questioning God on the daily, like what's up with you, Slim? Like what you on? Like you try like up there making some crazy decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just get a little anger just because of your circumstance and what you feeling and going through. You know what I mean? So that's what grief will do, though. Grief will do that to you. It'll do that to you. Right.
So I'm trying to see. So what did you need? Like, what did you need as a child growing up that you didn't always receive? Like, whether it was like, to be told I love you every day, a hug and a kiss from the people that say they love you, a father figure, a big brother. Like what was it that you missed as a child? You think you needed?
Probably that mother nurturing, like that initial nurturing, that all kids need to really get that foundational core of love and what I mean, attention, support, shit like that. I feel like I missed that. So I see how people that did have it, I see how the difference in, what I'm saying, their understanding on people and love is. And I think I missed that core initial nurturing from my mother type shit. Cause due to her drug abuse, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's what I missed. That was really crucial. Cause after that, shit, you gonna grow up. You gotta grow up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grow up. You're going to grow up regardless. But I feel
Yeah.
like, yeah, like that shit was crucial because once I around like 11, 12, when I realized shit, I just like I grow up quick and become a man for real type shit. You know, shit, a lot of that desire you suppressed it. It kind of you gotta kill it a little bit because now you outside with the wolves. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, they don't give a fuck about no nurturing, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
I'm a,
you outside with the wolves. So
everybody, nigga, I'm gonna dap you up, nigga. Hit this blunt,
yeah,
nigga. Drink this, nigga.
yeah,
What you
like
talking about?
yeah, nigga, ain't nobody trying to hit none of that. We all going through it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So now you outside with the wolves and shit, you show that you sheep. You know what I'm saying? So you know what wolves do to sheep. So you know,
Well, sheep with extra mumble sauce.
yeah, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
All right, so this is one of the questions where you really gotta think about it. Like, do you think pain sharpens your ability to see people more clearly?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And it could be a gift and a curse though. Because certain pain you kind of experience in a lot of fucked up shit. You know, a lot of fucked up experiences. You met some fucked up people. So you're able to see fucked up people when they do, you know,
Fucked
bullshit.
up shit.
Fucked
Yeah.
up shit. But at the same time, it can be a curse because you can have trauma and it'd be good people that you still will probably be treating them the same way. You know what I'm saying? So that's why discernment is important because shit, you might put some bad shit on a good nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you might get triggered. See, your triggers don't mean like you responsible for your triggers. You get what I'm saying? Like we all are responsible for our individual triggers. But your triggers could have you sabotage good relationships as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it definitely help you see people, but it also blind you too though. Should have blinded shit out you. You know what I'm saying? Should have blind your ass. For sure.
All right, bet. So let's get into this discovering film moment. You know what I'm saying? When did storytelling first enter your life?
But we had one TV in the house. Everything had no buttons on it and we ain't had no remote. So we had hit that joint with the hanger. Um Shit, we had one TV house, so I was exposed to a lot. While I brought that up, I was exposed to a lot of movies and shit. Like grandmother, my mother, you know, we young watching soap operas. You know what I'm saying? We young watching in the heat of the night. Like we young
Yeah.
watching grown people shit. So shit, for me, I was a big reader when I was young. I used to love books. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a vivid. That's what my vision really started was in the books. But after a while, that shit kind of got boring because you know I feel like I want really exercising my creative mind more so. And then but I always love movies. I always love movies, but I didn't find film until I was like 17, 18. Yeah, like 17, 18. Yeah.
So was film something that you discovered, or it was something that found you?
It found well, it just like a light bulb hit me, bruh. Like real shit. I was in the house and shit. It's like for a split second, bruh. It's like an epiphany. Like I just seen my life flash in my head type shit of like me being on set. I saw lights. I saw like just it was like a studio or something. It was like I was on set, but I've never been there before this moment. Never
Yeah.
seen nothing like that before. But I basically seen myself like there. You know what I'm saying? Like for a quick second. And it was just like something sparked in me like, damn, bro, that's really what I'm gonna do. Like type shit, bro. It was almost like God gave me a little vision real quick for like a brief moment. And I ain't never tell nobody that either. So that's why I ain't never tell nobody that. But that's how this initial journey started. Nigga, I was sitting there and I just zoned out, dead ass, seeing like almost like my light flash before my eyes type shit. Feel me? That was just a regular
So
day.
let me ask you this: when was the first time you picked up a camera, and what do you remember about like when you your first camera shoot? What do you remember about it? Like, is it like that's what makes you the very first time you picked up a camera, whether you shot a fucked up video or you shot a great video, but like you know what I'm saying? When was the first time you picked up?
I had this well you remember the old CVS little joints you had to process, right? Remember them
Yeah.
joints? Yeah, so I had that's the first time I really started taking pictures of shit back in the day. Like I still got my first little scrapbook I had Then my grandmother got us one of them CVS junks, and we went to a Nationals game. You know what I'm saying? And I was taking pictures of just us, my grandmother, my little brother, and shit like that. And I still got them pictures to this day. And I was probably like 10. Cat like really picking it up was yeah, probably when I was I had knew this lady and shit who had cameras and shit, and I used to nigga, I'm trying to get out the trenches at this time, so I'm just like, look, whatever you need help with. She was already a photographer in the city, and I was like, whatever you need help with, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me just come help you, like be an assistant type shit. And yeah, that was like
Yeah.
my first real camera experience, and shit, nigga, that shit.
Oh, man.
I was like, oh damn, I can do this shit. This shit fun type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man. So like the filmmaking feel like it was an escape therapy or purpose.
Both, both.
Break it
Cause
down.
when I would do it, I get so zoned out with it that it's like so much time will pass type shit. You get what I'm saying? Then I'm like, damn, I didn't spend half the day doing this shit. I like this because it helped me like really kind of distract myself from the
Yeah.
reality of what was going on around me type shit. And on top of that, it felt like purpose because it felt like I belonged there type shit. Like it wasn't hard. Like I was learning everything fast, quick, but it was like I liked it. I started a lot of shit when I was young, and I ain't never used to finish a lot because I lose interest in shit quick. But this is one thing I just never lost interest in. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I felt like y'all like, damn, this for me. You know what I'm saying? This for me.
Like you work like you focus on like raw, authentic realities, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and most people they go after what's a quick hit, like
Yeah.
fantasy and all some other random shit or some other spectacles. Like, what made so was it the way you was growing up that made you want to just dive right into the raw, authentic scene of filming? Like, you want to see people like that came from the bottom tell a real, authentic story, not no fabricator shit. Like, oh man, yeah, I used to sell dope. Nah, nigga, you grew up in a 4-bedroom house in motherfucking Oxon Hill, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I knew I had to tell my story because I knew it was other people's story type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to think of realistic stuff and stories to spread awareness on what be going on, like socially in our communities and shit. That that I know some people ain't got the voice to share themselves. They don't have the platform and the
yeah,
audience. So I don't just do it for me for real. You know what I'm saying? I knew that if I knew if how God blessed me so far in my life and to be able to be fully functioning off of my talent and dream and career, I knew I had to be the light for real too though. You know what I'm saying? Like this
yeah,
ain't just my dream. Like he using me as a vessel for real. You know what I'm saying? To really tell the story for others that come from where I come from, or and for those that don't know about where we come from to understand. You know what
right.
I'm saying? So I just do that. I just tell stories, bro, that's real. Like I'm in this for, the long haul. Like, just like really leave a mark and legacy to really impact and help the people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bigger than Nino Brown, you know.
So, did your upbringing influence your commitment to emotional truth?
Hell yeah, because I feel like when I remember the movies that I liked
Yeah,
and what I was like, damn, damn, we just damn, like I just seen that. You know what I'm saying? Or damn, that just happened last week, and I wanted to provide that same feeling. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like somebody watching mine, like, damn, bro, like I just see, I know
that's
such that. So really, it was like tasting that. Like we know the feelings when we watch Crooklyn and shit as a kid.
right.
Like you know what I'm saying? Something similar
Yeah,
to Crooklyn. You like, damn, like we be going through that. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
they in a whole nother state away. But just the connection, the community, understanding that our communities really have the same issues and the same scenarios and situations. I was like, damn, like that's the feeling I want to give to others. You know what I'm saying? For sure. For sure.
So, what does emotional truth mean to you personally?
To be emotionally aware and to be emotionally truthful with yourself is what make you authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like emotional truth to me means like be present with how you feel about things, have your boundaries, have your principles, your morals. You know what I'm saying? And not really letting the world shape you on how you should feel based off of you know, like don't let the world like shut down your ability to be vulnerable and truthful about how you feel because the world be cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think we all should live our truth. And which most people, especially men, we don't, because a nigga be scared to open up or
Hey yo,
express themselves and stuff like that. But living in your emotional truth, it don't matter if a person be able to receive it or not. You just knowing that you able to do that because you provide that safety for yourself. You provide that ability to be able to, speak and say what's on your mind and not be emotional about it, but be present and aware to be able to express how you think and feel. Like that's real manhood. Like being a man ain't just being silent and when that shit gonna kill you, dog. Like, you gonna die young, from stress. Like, you know what I'm saying? So emotional truth is really just being present with your emotions and being able to efficiently and effectively communicate. You know?
all right. So let's get back to that word vulnerability, right?
Yeah.
When you capturing some intimacy without, how do you capture the intimacy without exploiting someone's vulnerability?
What you mean? Say it again.
Like, how do you capture intimacy without exploiting someone's vulnerability?
Well, like a sex scene, or what you mean intimacy?
As far as shooting, like prime example, like say you shooting a movie and shorty shooting a rape scene, right?
Yeah. Oh,
But
okay.
she really been raped before.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like the acting is real, but you trying to get it to a point where you want to make
Yeah.
sure you get the perfect shot, because I know it's real,
Yeah.
but also not exploit her. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Sensitive scenes or sensitive aspects or parts of the story, like something like if that was a realistic scene, like I will always talk to the actress or the actors before, you know what I'm saying? And we'll discuss, I'm talking like in pre-production. Like once they get the script, I do like a disclaimer early just to like see where their comfortability and their limits is at. And one,
Yeah,
seeing if it's even a fit for them to do that role. So I'm very sensitive on sensitive topics like that to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you get why this is here. And if you are even comfortable with doing this. Because I mean I understand that some people have really been through a lot of the things that I write. But in a flip side, on the creative side, it's also great to have somebody that has been through that and experienced that because you can get the realistic result. You know what I'm saying? Too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But it's communication is key though. Communication is key and safety and comfortability is key. You gotta be careful with stuff like that. Because you gotta make sure that people get comfortable with comfortable
because
with these kind of
that's
things.
exactly what you like. I get it from a filmmaker standpoint. That's exactly what you want to see. Like someone who vulnerable, who can
Yeah.
who can open up and be themselves. You know what I'm saying?
100%. 100%.
So have you ever cried behind the camera?
I ain't cried, but I got triggered before. I got triggered a couple times. Like my first joint, Antoine. His mother died in the joint. That was a moment. I was like, damn. Some of the plot was his mother dying. I had another joint where and hit lies with one of the characters lost their mans and shit. I got triggering moments when I'm filming. I got triggering moments when I'm writing. But again, it's therapy though. Like that's why I'm putting this stuff in here. You know what I'm saying, to be able to tell somebody else's story that's still probably going through that shit. So I kind of take the sacrifice to do this, for awareness and help other people.
So has telling other people's stories helped you process your own?
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Cause we
So
all got.
it's like you writing for this character. He's to act out exactly how you feeling and what you've been through
Yep,
into the actor.
yep. He's just a vessel. So I ain't got to do it. Like I just use them as vessels.
Yeah.
They literally are vessels and tools to convey a story. That's what an actor is. 100%.
So now you leave DC. You're a product of Atlanta, Georgia. Why you decide to leave DC? Like what made you say, you know what? You pack my shit up and just go ahead hit DC.
Shit, I knew that God was opening up certain doors for me, and shit, I knew if I'd have stayed in DC, I would have died or went to jail. You know, it's just the reality of the energy and frequency during that time and what was so prevalent, like so high. And I knew that if I to the level of what I wanted to really chase and achieve for my career, I knew I had to expand, and DC just didn't have enough resources for me at the time to do that. So I had to
Why
go
Atlanta?
with the. So at the time, Atlanta was like on the verge. Like shit, Atlanta like
No, I used
you
to live
know
there. I used to live there for 2 years.
yeah like
I
it
know,
was
but
I said I remember I was down 37. I was down 37, and I was at my man house, one of my dogs, and I was just like, man, bro, I'm like, fool, I gotta get up out of here, but I'm like, man, I don't know where to go, bro. Like, if I'm trying to really do this shit, like, where I'm gonna go? And you know, of course, niggas think Hollywood, Cali, but you know, that's to us, that's like far, like that's like the
that's
whole
far
other side of
fetched.
the
Yeah,
world. And I ain't know nobody in California, so I'm like, damn, fool. I'm like, going to Hollywood is job. I'm with it. I ain't not with it, but shit, I'm gonna have to really lock in and see how to get over, get over there.
yeah.
And my man was like, man, shit, the rap niggas, they coming. That's when Migos was just popping. Shit, Pee Wee Longway, Thug. Like, niggas was like, man, bro, go to Atlanta, bro. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna fuck with Atlanta. And I don't know. I don't know how the fuck I'm here some days. I don't know how I got here. Like, I don't know why I came to Atlanta, because I really just trusted it. But that's the intuition. You gotta trust yourself though, you know? So it's
So
like,
was leaving home emotionally difficult? Like, damn, man, I ain't never pictured myself leaving DC.
I was ready to get the fuck. That was always my plan.
Ready to get out.
I never felt bad or regretted moving. Never. I never felt bad. Never. Because that was my plan all along. Like I always wanted to do more and see the world and do more. Like I've never felt bad. You gotta think about it, in my mind on that time, I feel like I'm leaving the bad shit that's not helping my life behind type shit.
Yeah,
Like that's my initial mind. Like I'm breaking all them traumas and shit. I'm not even thinking like, oh man, I love my city. Yeah, I love my city. I'm from DC for real. But I'm like, man, I gotta get the fuck away from this joint. Like I gotta change my life, And yeah, bro, it was in a big ass adjustment because I was coming out here on some DC shit, and I was realizing, man, I'm gonna kill a lot of relationships if I don't change the way I think about certain stuff. You know,
so I'm sure you had a way you thought Atlanta was before you got there, right? Like, what
yeah.
was the reality compared to what you imagined? Like, was it everything you perceived it to be, or was it like, oh, damn, that ain't like that. It's
I
way
mean,
different than I thought.
yeah, everywhere got its similarities, but um, the difference was like everybody out here won. You never forget where you come from because you gotta stay on your P's and Q's, right? But I had to accept everybody ain't out to get me. You get what I'm saying? Like with some survival shit. Like it's some weird shit, bro. Like
Yeah,
every little conversation, I'm trying to make sure niggas saying the right shit, and I'm like, oh, I'm already dolo. I gotta be on shit, yeah.
yeah,
But I had to tell myself everybody ain't out to get me, bro. And I had to slow down, bro, because I was getting into a lot of little unnecessary arguments with certain people because of where my mindset was during that time. So I was
yeah.
reprogramming my brain for real to adjust. I'm not forgetting what I know though. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on point, but you gotta adjust, man. That's what a lot of people can't do. You gotta learn how to adjust. And yeah, once I did that, I was able to really see Atlanta for the opportunities and shit that was here for me to really change my life. So hell
So
yeah, but it was mindset though.
during the transition, did you struggle like financially, creatively, or emotionally? Like,
Oh
because
yeah.
I know like anywhere you move, it's going to break you. Like
Yeah.
mentally, because you be like, man, fuck this. Then
I
you
was
like,
going back
I
home
can't.
a lot. I was going back
Yeah,
home. I was back and forth like shit when I first got out here. Cause I still had to get money.
yeah,
And when I first moved out here, I was fighting a case. I was fighting a gun case. So that was stressing me out the most because I thought it was like some wild Illuminati type shit or something. I'm like, Mo, ain't no way I'm gonna try to change my life and I just get bagged with a joint out of nowhere. So I yeah, I was fighting a case when I first got out here. So I was back and forth just trying to run it up, you know what I'm saying, get the lawyers shit straight. And hopefully, ain't having to do no time or get it done, get it over with. God, shout out to Big God, man. That shit got thrown out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I struggled all them ways. Financially when I first came here, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all that, bro. Cause you're changing your environment. And that's what I said. To do that, you gotta reprogram. Cause you
you
can't
see,
think you still living in the same environment, you in a whole nother environment.
and it's like, see, like for me, like I tell you how San Antonio was born, but I done been all over the world by myself, so
Yeah,
I know how to adapt. I know how to stay, stay afar, lock in, do what I need to do, just chill. Like I done and crazy places too. Like
yeah,
nigga, I was in Iraq, nigga, with no lights,
yeah,
nigga. Every time you look up, it's a building bomb. You like, yo, hold on, man, hold on,
yeah,
bro. Like
yeah.
so, I get that. You know what I'm saying? So, struggling emotionally during transition, I definitely understand that. So, Did any moment did you question the move at any moment? Like, man, this shit ain't gonna work, man. I've been here 6 months. I ain't even. Like, did you question the move ever?
Nah, I said this shit gotta work. I said I ain't got no choice. Like however it go, nigga, I'm with however it go.
Yeah.
And shit, I just made that promise to myself, nigga. It gotta work. Like I can't, even if I fail at times, or you know, setbacks, or certain doors don't open for me, or nigga keep going. And I was like, man, I'm not going back home, bro. I was like, when I go back home, is me wanting to go back home on some doing some other shit. But I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not going back home on some damn this ain't work out shit. I just said
Same
I'm
way I
not
feel
going.
about Philly. I'm
Yeah,
never moving back
I
to
ain't going
Philly.
like that. I said I ain't come out here. I ain't come this far for nothing. And I said, this all I got. Shit, it can't get no worse. You feel me? So
Right.
yeah.
So before we get into this, before we dive into this extra, stuff that we want to dive into, what did Atlanta teach you that DC didn't?
How to be a ooh, it's a good one.
Like, what did that shit teach? Because I tell you right now,
Atlanta teach me that DC didn't. Damn. Atlanta taught me.
you know what? I'm on the outside looking. I can tell you what I think Atlanta taught you. Just from me knowing you for the
Man,
last 5 years,
yeah,
off and on, but now I know you on a consistent basis. I can tell you right now, Atlanta taught you structure.
yeah, yeah,
I think it taught you structure.
yeah. That's the word. That's the word. That's the word for sure. And I was because I was thinking all the things that strengthened me at, but it definitely taught me structure, like discipline. I learned discipline here because moving away. Shit, it's do or die, Like nigga, you gonna be here, you take your black ass back. So you have to get structured and get disciplined, nigga, or you gonna go backwards. So Atlanta definitely taught me the structure that I ain't have coming out here. And that's financially, mentally, emotionally, like just how to be grounded. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, I ain't got no choice, you know?
All right,
I got no
so let's get
choice. I got no
let's get
choice.
to
That
the
was a good
let's
one.
get
That
to
was
the
a good one.
fun shit that they want to talk about. So when you got to Atlanta, right? Like, was you nervous on trying to ask the first artist? Can you shoot their video? Like, how did that
Fuck
work
no, I
out?
shot a video the first day I got here. It was Pee Wee Longway.
You been connected with him before you got there?
No, I knew one nigga that knew him, and my man. Luckily, my man Hood Rich Nate. Shout out my nigga Nate. He was like, man, yeah, man, this nigga Pee Wee looking for somebody to shoot the video. Mind you, he one of the reasons I'm even coming out to Atlanta because this Pee Wee was popping more than Thug at this time.
Yeah.
And shit, I was like, man, come on, what the fuck? Like, yeah, nigga, like, I don't need no money. Like, tell him, come on. Let me just start getting plugged. First day I got here, nigga, off a 13-hour train ride, nigga. I got here at like 1 o'clock or some shit, 1 p.m. off the train, nigga. First day, went to my man John. Shit, charged my shit up that I had, nigga. I had probably like 2 outfits at this time. Probably had like $80. Trapping, you know what I'm saying? Cause all my money went to the lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm broke as shit coming out here. Shit, first day, nigga, Pee Wee Longway, nigga. Shit. And that just showed me like that's how fast it can happen. And you gotta be ready. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be ready. If you ain't ready, nigga, I could have just missed the opportunity. Oh damn, bro. I just got off the train, bro. I'm tired of shit. I ain't had nowhere to go when I first got here.
Mm.
I hit my one nigga I knew. I was like, yeah, bro. I'm out here. I ain't asking for no money. I ain't asking for shit, bro. I'm just trying, really shadow you, bro. So I can try to work my move, bro. I ain't asking you to give me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I said, if you just can help me and point me into the direction, I get it myself. But I don't know where to step at out here. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, man, bro, you good, bro. Just come on, you can stay in my joint for a little jump. Yeah, bro, I ain't had no itinerary, no hotels, no nothing. Like to this, when I'm thinking about it now, I'm thinking in my head like, bro, I was tripping, like not tripping, like because thank God, like, but in my head I'm like, nigga, it's tripping coming out here, like, nigga, I'm at the motherfucking train station, like, shit. It's either I find something or I gotta get back on this motherfucking train. Facts, bro. This is wallahi, bro. This is real shit. I can't make this shit up. I'm dead ass serious. This is not no made up story. No, none of them cliche. This is dead ass. Fool. I'm sitting at the jump, real live with a blue suitcase. That the zipper broke on this motherfucker. I got a ring light on me and my camera, nigga, and probably like one other outfit and probably an outfit and a half. I don't even think I had no soap in that bitch. My toothbrush ain't had my toothbrush wasn't in the case or nothing.
You just dropped that bitch in the suitcase.
Throw that thing in there, yeah. I think I probably put some aluminum foil around that jump. This real shit though. And I'm just like, fool, it gotta work, gang. That's what I said, bro. You gotta, boy. But thank God though, bro, because I hopped out on faith for real. Like I know what that means.
So you shot Pee Wee, right? What's after him? Who's after Pee Wee?
Pablo Hood Rich.
So
that's when I got my stain. Like that's when I started getting my stain. Cause Pablo was him. Like Pablo was who he was trying to get next to during that time. You know what I'm saying? Like he was that under like growing artist that was like creating a wave during that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then after doing that, I had went to this fucking Lucci and Rallo video shoot. And that was the day that I really got set in Atlanta. And that's what started changing my life. Because I was taken behind the scene. I wasn't even shooting the video. Somebody else was shooting this video. And I'm just sitting here just looking at all these niggas like, man, he had everybody on. Mike Lucci, the biggest nigga in fucking Atlanta, like in Atlanta at this time. Like Lucci bigger than life right now. Which me well just dropped. Like Lucci was bigger than everybody right now at this moment. And I'm sitting there taking behind the scenes pictures, like just little pictures. And I'm just, posting them, tagging niggas, just trying to like get my shit seen. And Rollo stopped the whole motherfucking, this real shit, true story. Rollo stopped the whole set.
Fam Goon?
And was like, man, who the hell taking these pictures? So I'm just like, don't even want to ask it because I don't know if he about to say, man, why you showing shit while we here? Yeah, I don't know how he coming, you hear me? So I'm like, man, fuck it. Like, I got to stand on business too. So I'm like, bro, I said, I'm taking them. He's like, boy, you hard. I'm like, I don't know the lingo yet. He's like, boy, you hard, boy. He said, who the fuck you here with? So I'm in my head like, hard, gotta mean good. I hope. I'm saying these niggas deep as shit in this drain. Oh God, you hear me? But yeah, we exchanged numbers, and after that, nigga, I was with that nigga every day the next following week, and that's how I got my name in Atlanta, fucking with Rollo. Yeah, that's how I met everybody else.
You shot Scooter, Boosie.
You can still hit me, right?
Yeah.
I just plug my phone up. All right.
You shot Boosie. You shot Scooter. You shot Gunna. You shot Thug. You shot Dirk. Just them two. Who was your favorite artist to shoot? And like, what was it like?
I ain't never really had no favorite for real, cause they all had an individual thing. But I feel like the most surreal moment for me personally was probably meeting Boosie. Cause we like DC, even though Boosie from the South, like niggas love Boosie.
Yeah.
So for me, that was like one of them career milestones for real. And the first one I did with him was him and Quando Rondo. It was called 3 Options. That was the first time I met Boosie. And we was shooting that jump. And it was just surreal, bro. Cause I'm just like, damn, nigga, like, I haven't been in the trenches and niggas was like, free you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I've been in the trenches and niggas like, man, Boosie on death row. Niggas like, what? You feel me? So to be there in that moment and he coming to me, asking me how I want to do this, like, that was like a surreal moment, you know what I'm saying, that I'll never forget. And I ain't never told him that or no shit like that. And Boosie my man, like,
but like one of the greatest in the game asking me how do I want to shoot his video.
Yeah, I was like in my head, like, nigga, I was about to ask you. You hear me? But you feel me? But shit, that was the moment where, like I said, you got to be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was ready. I already worked on my game. So practice make perfect. So I already been putting the hours in. So, I was ready. But yeah, that was a surreal moment for me. That one of them that I was like, damn, Slim, like I'm really here. Like,
So any of them niggas was assholes? Like who was like, he was kind of like, yo. This nigga, dog. You lucky this business, bro. Like any of them niggas was assholes.
T.I. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. T.I. was an asshole when I met him, bro. Hey, I can't lie. I gotta keep it 100. T.I. was an asshole when I met him, bro. Like T.I. good nigga, cause one of my homies from back home, my man Chris, he used to shoot a lot of T.I.'s like sons and all their content, even T.I. shit. He used to shoot a lot of shit. But well, not used to. I'm cool with Shah the God, his cousin. Shah the
Yeah.
God's rapping in Atlanta from like the group Rich Kids shit back in the day. But I was shooting all Shah shit. They're blood cousins. Shah and
Okay.
T.I. blood cousins. And yeah, it was a feature that Shah and T.I. like he had Tip on. So, we go set up for the video. I don't get into too much details on how he threw me off, but I was in my head like, damn, this nigga T.I. Rude ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, cause creatively, I feel like he ain't trust what I was doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was really one of the first times that ever happened to me. So a lot of that might be, it was a learning experience though. You know what I'm saying? But the scene was a sensitive scene, as we spoke on earlier. It was like a suicide. Like we was playing Russian roulette. It was like they betting on Russian roulette of who the gun would go off on first. And yeah, it was a sensitive thing. But yeah, I say T.I. man, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga, I was like, damn, Slim. Fuck. But yeah.
All right. So you shot these music videos. How did you transition from shooting videos to TV series and movies? Like who introduced you? Like, hey, bro, I think you can do this film. Like how that work out? Who you talk to?
Well,
How we put that together?
it was always like a back thought of mine, you know what I mean? Because my style of videos was always cinematic. So I always thought about it, but I ain't never know how I was gonna get started type shit. But niggas always was like, bro, you need to shoot movies, bro. You need to try to see what's up with that shit. But the first step, like the turning point was free my nigga, man. Free my nigga, man. My nigga Black Zach, from South Carolina. Black Zach, me and Zach was I've done so much work with Black Zach. Like I was down there, we was locked in like every day for real. I was doing all his shit. And he wanted to shoot a short film, you know what I'm saying? And that's what kicked it off though. It's called Carolina Narco. And yeah, bro, that kicked it off. I was like, oh shit, like damn, like I could do this shit type shit. And that was right before COVID. Right before COVID. Right before COVID.
All right. So and you got movies on Tubi, right?
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite one? The series, Antoine. What we got going on?
Shit, I like all them jumps. Cause
So, all right. Let me ask you a question. Hidden lies. Let me ask you a question. If I'm a let's say I'm a independent what you call it independent
like executive or some shit. Oh, director.
no like I'm an independent film company,
Yeah,
right? I got shitload of bread, right?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not no 360 deal. This is, hey, I'm paying you to put you on my network, right? And say I'm giving you a 10 film deal, 50 M's, right? But you got to put your best film forward in order to win me over. What you putting up? 50 M's. What's your best work you putting up?
I'll probably put Hidden Lies up
In
because
lies?
I think they're on some business shit, like because of who all in it. So they would see the budget quality of it. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the notable names and shit, the location storyboard, that all my series. But I would just say Hidden Lies because of the OG, Clifton Powell and shit in that jump. And I just think that would be a good business play of them seeing that we can handle Hollywood names. You know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't be from just a standpoint of like, what's the best project? It'll just be more so on the business move.
All right.
You know?
So, so this past Sunday, March 1st, 2026, you dropped your series, Love and Larceny.
Yes, sir. Yes,
which is
sir.
hot as hell right now. Like I said, once again,
Right, brother.
congratulations on that. I watched
Right.
it. I was
Appreciate
one of
it.
your biggest supporters.
Yes, sir.
Waiting for that. Watched it twice. For the people who haven't seen it yet, right? Describe Love and Larceny in a sentence.
Love and Larceny is the story of a couple, and I wrote this story to basically show people how, in the act of love and relationships, we give and we take. And they are two thieves that are into illegal activities where they take from people. And the biggest loss and the biggest action of them taking was from each other in love. It's a great story, man. It's a story that resonates with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Because we think that everything else, nothing is bigger than love. We think we take losses in L's and jobs, businesses, moves, plays, etc. But we always affected the most by love, bro. No matter what's going on, a nigga could be facing 15 years in prison. That shit gonna hurt him, but ain't not gonna hurt him like the woman he thought that was for him or that he loved. That shit gonna be on his mind forever. A nigga go to jail for 15 years and man up enough to now have to adjust to his new environment. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have his challenges, of course, but
Yeah.
that heartbreak, I don't give a fuck if you got $1 million or $1 million in debt. That heartbreak gonna hit the
I
same.
can't believe that bitch cheated on me 3 years ago.
You
I
feel me?
still can't get over that shit.
Can't get over that. Or the woman he thought he loved when he go to jail, that 15 years ain't it's gonna be harder because who he thought he loved ain't there for him.
Now your man smashing.
Feel me? So love is the greatest. Love is bigger than everything, bro. And we get the greatest gain or loss in that. You know.
So what inspired the idea behind Love and Larceny? Like you blended in romance and crime. Like why did you explore that combination?
Cause I wanted to do a love like start writing. I love love dramas. Like I love watching them. So I wanted to make something that was relatable to men and women. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to make it so like a chick flick, but at the same time I ain't wanted to be no gangster story or no drama crime story. So just
Yeah.
finding that perfect balance of relation and connection. You know what I'm saying? For men and women to be able to relate. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have experienced love where we gained and we lost. And to kind of show the other flip side of that was to show the gain and the loss in the streets as well. You know what I'm saying? So it really just go hand in hand, and it just hit me like that when I was writing that job.
So for the people that don't know, how is it like how difficult is it to choose the cast for your shows and movies? Like is there a lot of auditioning that go with it? Like how do you is it hard to choose? Like damn, she read that part good as shit, but she read that part or he
Yeah,
damn, like how do
it ain't
you
hard at all. Like I know what the look like when I be writing these characters. I be having their face in mind, like kind of like they're making, like what I want them to kind of look like.
yeah.
So I definitely go after the physical first for when I'm casting, but at the same time, you still gotta possess like the spirit of the character. So and then that first submission tape, I could know if you hit or not off rip though for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
y'all did this shit with no backing. You know what I mean? It was created independently. Like, what was the challenge you faced without a major backing? Was there any challenges like, damn, like how I'm gonna pay for this? Like, can I count on him to take care of that? Like
I
you know what I
mean,
mean?
it's always a challenge, even with backing or not a backing. But without a backing, you're gonna have more damn challenges because you got lesser people in those positions that's ready to take care of whatever problem in that department that's needed. So when you have less backing, you're more responsible. So if you have a line producer, you know what I'm saying, they'll worry about shit that you ain't got to worry about. But if you don't
Yeah.
have a line producer, you're gonna have to worry about the shit that they will have to worry about. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's always a challenge. The biggest challenge was probably really scheduling because all my cast live in different states. Nobody lives here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So that was probably the biggest challenge for sure. They in
So out
Cali.
of the people, go ahead.
Yeah, they in Cali and Texas. Two in Texas, two in Cali. So trying to get and they in different parts of California and Texas.
So I know the actors that's in Love and Larceny. I know you and the actresses. I know you worked with them before and prior, but like Did any actor bring something like to their role unexpected? Like, damn, that changed the story. Like, damn, I didn't even know you had that in you. Like, I knew you could act that, but
Yeah,
that
my
part,
man.
that
Yeah,
scene came out. I didn't know you had that.
yeah, my man Trey, man. My man Trey, Trey Wright. Um,
Who was he? What character was he?
he played Fee.
Okay, Fee.
Um, he was in my debut film Antoine. And he was in Hidden Lies, but he kind of had more like a smaller role in Hidden Lies. But he he showed range, man. Like, I'm proud of him for this project. He definitely put his best foot forward and just showing me being able to go in between the street aspect of the character and the vulnerable love inside of the character. And yeah, man, I was definitely not surprised because I knew he's talented and shit, but to witness it was like, damn, bro, you got really what I thought you was. You like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I gotta give it up to my dog Trey Wright.
So, did you make any personal sacrifices to bring the show to life?
Hell yeah. You wanna know what's crazy? And this is exclusive right here. This is the sound bite right here. Nigga, when the show dropped, I was going straight through a breakup. So I went through a breakup the same day the show came out. So just imagine you wrote a story about love that's going crazy and going top of the list, top of the page, and you sit over this joint like, damn. You feel me? Like it's
Love and
like
larceny, love and
I'm damn near
breakup.
living love and larceny right now. I'm
Yeah,
living
it's
it.
love and breakup, love and pain.
Love and pain. Love and reality. You feel me? So it's crazy. Like, yeah, bro. Like I dropped a story about love, give and take. You know what I'm saying? And going through a breakup the same damn day. Shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, look at
Tough,
God.
tough.
Tough.
But the
But
show don't stop though.
hey,
Fuck it.
man, you gotta keep going, man. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep
So
going.
like the show deals with, what I'm saying, loyalty, trust, betrayal, ambition. Like which one of those is more important to you?
Trust,
The
loyalty.
most important.
You say trust, loyalty, and what?
Trust, loyalty, betrayal, and ambition.
Loyalty. Because things can happen to trigger and play on trust. We human beings. We imperfect humans. Ambition is depending on where a person's mentally at. The ambition goes up and down. You know what I'm saying? One day you hustling 5 days straight, 6 days, 7 days, you might be a little bit depressed, can't hustle the same. But loyalty, man, is basically committing yourself to that person and that relationship, no matter what mood or energy that you in. You just know that you committed to that when I'm up. I'm committed to that when I'm down. I'm committed to this relationship when I don't feel the best. I'm committed to this relationship when I do feel the best. So loyalty means everything, man, because loyalty is the foundation of commitment for me. You
Yeah.
understand? Facts.
So what do you want the viewers to think after watching Love and Larceny?
Everything is a choice, like don't go against who got your back, you know? Like choose who choose you, bro. Like because you can get caught up in life. You can get caught up in the bullshit. You can get caught up in the hustle. You can get caught up in the money. You can get caught up in whatever it is. But man, if you really got somebody, bro, that's in your corner, man, that love you, and you know that at the end of the day, if you was to lose all your damn limbs and fingers, they'd be there to pick your limbless ass up. Like go where it's safe. You know what I mean? And put love over everything, bro. I mean, as much as it could hurt us, I would want them to know anything could hurt us. You can get in a car accident. Your roof could fall in on you. You know what I'm saying? You can get bit by a wild ass mosquito that they never like knew the species of yet and kill you. But it's like love, man. It's the most rewarding thing, and I understand how scary it is, but it's the most rewarding thing when it's genuine, bro. Because love is universal. We don't even have to talk the same language, but can love the same thing. I could play a song right now. You could speak Portuguese. I can speak English. If I play a certain song right now, we could bob our head the same. We could really physically show that, damn, this is my shit too. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's real.
saying?
That's real.
So love conquers all, bro. And that's just
So
what I
love, so love, so love triumphs.
Love triumphs, bro.
So, without any spoilers, right? What can the people expect from the rest of the series?
Oh,
Because it's a
see,
lot going. It's a lot going on in there right now.
yeah,
It's a
and I,
lot
and
of.
I, and I left it open on purpose because I wanted those questions to happen. Cause shit, that's why I only gave 4 episodes. If it was a full season, it's a limited series. If I gave a full season series length, then I would have told everything. But that's the beauty of content creation. I wanted to put that in season 2. Season 2 is gonna be full of answers, more questions, twists, man, and a whole lot of more violence. I ain't gonna lie. And because we now season 2 we'll show the other side. Now we established the relationships, but now it's time to show the other side and what it looks like when you don't choose love. And it's gonna go crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Season 2 about to go dumb. Season 2 about
So,
to go dumb.
so in the future, what's next? What's next for you after this project? Are you already started something else, writing for something else?
Well, shoot, I'm in production for. I got like 3 projects about to come out. I got this Tia Kemp jump about to drop. It's called Beyond the Quad. I got a film called Still Us. It's another love joint. It's about to come out. I got a lot of stuff about to release. Man, I probably got like 3 projects that's about to drop this year. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just going with feel right, man. I'm loving how Love and Lost in Me is feeling right now. I'm loving the response. I'm loving the engagement. I'm loving the everything about it. To where, right now, Love and Lost in Me is the priority. We'll see how I go after that.
All right, got a couple more questions for you.
Sure.
Would you risk your freedom for the person you love?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, without no hesitation.
If it feels morally right, yeah, I would. Yeah. That's contingent upon the situation. Yeah, but I would though. I've done it before.
Mm, it's a tough one right there.
Yeah.
Now, knowing you got a young boy out here, and shit ain't spick and span. She done did some bullshit. You done did some bullshit, but like you like fuck it. I'm going to do the bid.
I mean, like I say, it depends. Like you ain't give me no scenario, but shoot, I mean, I don't want to see no harm in none of my peoples, So that's most of what I'm talking about. Like if I feel like there's a certain injustice or harm done to my folks, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm on that and in that headspace, I might, you know, me just being honest and transparent. Um, but that's something you wouldn't know what you'll do until you actually in that position for that day. So these are like hypotheticals.
What do you want? What do you want the Jordan Marcel legacy to be when it's all said and done?
And my art,
The
that's what you
legacy
asked.
of Jordan Marcel.
Um, Shit, to know that I used my circumstances and the cards I was dealt to really impact, influence, and put light and love in the world, bro. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Create art on all different levels, not even just film. Like impact the people and culture to be able to say, hey, I did my part as a black man to try to help lift my black people up in any form of fashion that I could. That's it. That's all I care about. That's it.
All right. So, matter of fact, I said I had a couple, but I really got a couple more though. Like, cause this is like, because this Love and Larceny, the plot ain't different from reality. You get what I'm saying? It ain't different from a lot of real life shit that's going on. Like, why do you feel like people fall in love with dangerous people? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always the good girl, like the bad boy. You get what I'm saying? Like, why you think that's the thing? Is it the thrill?
Yeah, it's a
Like,
thrill.
it's the money? Like, all right, fuck it. I know he out there doing whatever he doing, but shit, look at
Yeah,
us. I mean,
a lot of women love the thrill. You know what I'm saying? They love the thrill. You know what I'm
because that was
saying?
like Tempest in the movie.
Yeah, a lot of women just love the thrill sometimes. The bad boys always been a thing. That been like that before we was born. That shit been out since before our parents was born. That's just nature. It's
So,
nature.
is love powerful enough to make someone cross their moral lines?
Hell yeah, we all done it before. If a nigga say he never did that before, he a liar. Facts. Yeah, yeah. I take a sip to that too. Yeah, facts. Everybody cross their moral compass at least once with somebody they love. It just reality, bro. We humans. We humans. We humans.
So when you writing, right? Do you like lock yourself in a room and just go crazy, or like you could just be driving and be like, you see like a building or a sign, be like, hold on, that shit might hit. Hold on, let me pull over right there, or type that shit in your notes, like, hold on, that shit, yeah, that shit work. Like, how do you come up? How you start your writing process?
It's just the feeling what I'm feeling, and then I just like build off of that. How this I'm urging to do it, or if it's a couple days I could get it done, or a couple weeks. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I just try to trust my feeling, my process of what I feel like feel natural while I'm writing it. I just go with feel natural. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So if there are any young filmmakers that want to be directors or just shoot videos or just shoot series or small series, small short films, like what would be your advice for them? Like, how would you tell them to go about it?
Shit, do what feel comfortable for you. Like, don't follow or try to worry about what the next person's doing, or try to follow what you think is the best thing to do. Like, do what feel right to you. Learn your craft, study hard, you know what I'm saying? Educate yourself. No, realize, always remember, you're never gonna know everything. You always gotta be a student, and just enjoy the process, bro. Just go make it, go create. That's it.
Yeah, so that's like one thing I tell youngins at the gym, like, bro, like you're gonna fuck up, bro. Like you ain't gonna get this shit
Except,
right. Like you're
enjoy the
gonna fuck.
journey.
You
Enjoy the
gotta fuck
journey.
up to get it right. Like you know what I'm
Enjoy
saying?
the journey. Yup, enjoy the journey. But yeah, bro, that's what I got, bro. That's what I got, man.
So for the people that is watching, that's gonna watch this and that don't know you, like where can they follow your work and support? Your independent filmmaking.
Shoot, food with the camera on everything, man. Instagram. I don't play Facebook. All streaming platforms. All social media. Food with the camera. At food with the camera. And yeah, man. Just tap in, man. So it's all there. It's all there. It's all there, man. It's all there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Marcel,
Yes, sir.
one of Tubi's hottest
Yes,
directors
sir.
out right now, youngest in charge.
Yes,
Love
sir.
and Larceny out right now.
Yes,
Everybody
sir.
go to Tubi, tap in. It's featured. It's at the top right now. It's featured.
Right.
Let's keep it
Right.
that way.
Yes,
My
sir.
man, my man. I'm
My
gonna call you
dog.
Don now. My man Don, appreciate you.
My dog,
Much
man.
success, brother.
My dog. I
And we got
appreciate
more
you, bro.
interviews to
Thank
come.
you for having me. Thank you for having me, brother.
Thank you for joining, man. We got more to come.
Yes,
And I'm
sir.
holler at you later, brother.
All right, that's that, brother.
All right.
All right.